Hello everyone. So here is my tomato plant in a container, and it is in need of stocking. So what I have here is actually some yarn in my hand, and I wanted to share with you guys that you don't necessarily need to go to the store and purchase gardening supplies to care and tend for your plants. You can use non-conventional ways to care for them. And since I'm a crafter, I often have yarn in stock because I do crochet and knit. And this is a great way to take something that I already have, and if you don't have it, use something that's very economical to care for your garden plants. This is a skein of yarn, and a skein of yarn, this one was a jumbo size, so this one would have cost about maybe between $4 to $5 a skein, but you can get smaller ones for around $3, and this should last you about maybe, I say a small skein should last about 5 years, depending on how many plants you're staking and how often you need to stake certain limbs and so forth. But anyway, it's just as strong as regular garden stake tape, I believe that's what they call it, and it'll basically last throughout the years, and you don't necessarily have to worry about it. So I just wanted to put that plug in you guys' ear that you can use something else outside of buying the traditional gardening supplies to care for your plants. But let me show you how I'm going to use this for my plants. A tomato harvest of plants. It's been raining here in Maryland, and we just got a little bit of like a torrential rainstorm. Now the sun is back out, but I have to take care of the plants. As you can see, they're all in pots. There are 3 plants here, and I have a 4th off to the side, but they are all they've all fallen over, so I have to stake them. Alright, so everyone has been tied up. Just so you guys know, I left this one here slightly angled because as you can see that there's a bamboo stick. That bamboo stick is actually anchored in between the brick and the pot. So to have it a little bit angled that way is okay with me because it's still going to support the plant but not support it too much where it's going to tip over that way. But this is a tomato cage, but the cage actually doesn't support it enough because I used it in the soil in the pot at the last minute, and so it's not anchored as deep down as it should be. So that's pretty much why. But as you can see, there are lots of little tomatoes coming along there. And pretty much let me just show you how I do it. So I took the stem here, and I didn't want to stress the stem by putting the yarn too tight. So I made a little hoop, a loop, and then I made sure it's knotted here so that it doesn't put pressure or tighten around the stem of the plant. And then I used PVC piping here, and I actually anchored it that way. So that's one way that I've done it. And then this one is bulked, so just to give it some basic support so that it doesn't fall over, I just have it anchored to the PVC. So this one's very light, but let me show you one other way. Okay, so this is another way that I've done it here, and there's a tomato cage in this plant here. It's upside down because at that point, like I said, I started to stake the tomatoes when they were already a little bit top heavy, so I just couldn't put that one into the root. So this is the actual stem right here of the actual end of the tomato plant, so it's inverted upside down. So what I did, again, I have the loose little hook there around the stem of the plant, and then I use it around this tomato cage. So it's just supporting this branch here to make sure that the branch doesn't go too far down. So it's still giving it some area and leeway to blow with the wind, but not too much where it's constricting the growth or causing friction right there. Alright, so I hope this helps somebody. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, show love and kindness, and be sure to share this video if it can help someone else. Until next time, have a great day.